Hello and welcome. My name is Goose and today I am on the loose in Satisfactory once again. Now we've got both our bioreactors up and powered to go straight to our one line of automation. That's the word. One line of automation. Now we need our next hub upgrade, which is rods, plates, wire, and concrete. Now, I can do the wire. That's about it so far. I need to make the plates, the rods, and the concrete. So, I need this, which currently doesn't have any power. I need to give it power so I can make concrete. Is essentially what's going on here. I also have the starts of that one, which I haven't finished yet because, well, I just haven't finished yet and I don't want to hook up too many things to the power because I will just explode said power. But I need to get this going so then I can actually start to get limestone, because at the moment my limestone production has stopped because that has no power. So I got to get a power pole from there over to here. So that's pretty easy because all I got to do is push number 2 and go line, and we'll just see how far I can get away with dragging it before it stops me. Hopefully it'll let me just keep going and going and going as far as I can, so I don't need to make as many poles, although I do actually need to power that as well. So I might just put it here, and then we'll come and drag it hopefully down the rest of the way. We'll have to put one more down most likely before we get to and there. And then last but not least, we should be able to connect it to this. Now I don't want to blow the power, so we're just going to leave that one connected to that miner at the moment. That's making plates currently, I think, which is going to help us get the plates sorted. Yes. In fact, I actually have enough in here already of everything, the plates and the rods. And since I've got so many plates in there, we can actually we're going to change this back to rods. And we're going to chuck in all that, since I've got so much on me. Because we've already got some plates sitting here, but we need more rods again. So, we're going to give that a crack-a-lackin'. We're going to run over here so we can chuck in our rods and our plates, and all we need is the 50 concrete, which I'm about to go take care of now. Well, this is working sufficiently, actually quite good, and we've got it going down our conveyor belt into our constructor, which is currently making concrete. It is then sending the concrete very slowly down to our storage box. So this is all working swimmingly. So while that does that and gets that 50 concrete that I need, I'm going to go and finish setting up this side essentially. Not have it powered yet, but at least finish connecting all the belts. So that's ready to go when I do need the increase of copper and I can actually have more power to do that. So let's get this connected all up like so. Fantastic. This would have to get to copper or to make copper ingots, and then obviously I still need it to go into our constructor, which I don't have enough refined metal ingot plates, refined iron plates, that's what they're called. So let me go do that real jiffy. Okay, and there's my Decepticon called Constructor. Love that. Alright, so then we would take those copper ingots and we turn it into wire. Now at the moment we've got nothing to make cable, because to make cable you need to take copper wire into cable, which means I'd have to make it into wire here, put it into a second constructor to make it into cable, but then I have no wire, so I'd have to add a splitter to make it go to a storage container and then another constructor. But that costs a lot of power, which we currently do not have. Also, I'm tired of seeing this here, so I'm just going to mine it and get rid of it.
Unknown to
Ooh, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna take that concrete from you. Alright, my all-seeing, all-powerful hub. There you go. My hubba, you may have that. And you may do what is necessary. Landing platform? Freighter landing initial. Oh. Can I get up here? Cool. How close can I get before you kill me? Okay, not that close. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, let's make fancy. How's all my power going?
This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fixit recommends getting to work.
Alrighty, so now that she's finished talking, what do we need? We got tier 1 and we got tier 2. So we got base building, logistics, and field research. We got part assembly, obstacle clearing, sink it, logistics. Okay, so what's in each? Logistics have higher, better belts, lifts, and stackables, not too important. This awesome sink is like a shop to get fancy stuff, but you got to put excess resources into it, so they're not interested. Jump pads don't care about. Making solid biofuel plus getting a chainsaw. I'm almost tempted. Part assembly, we get an assembler to make all this stuff, which is very, high tier. For base building, we've got foundations, which would be good to start putting down found. We could be good to start finding in order to put down the foundations to start building all my stuff on. Logistics, though, they've got the lift Mark 1 and the splitters, which would be very helpful. Field research, not too worried about. The map's nice, but not too worried about it right now. So if I use a splitter, then I can start splitting the ore nodes off into different constructors. Obviously I need to actually make more biomass burners first, so then I can actually go get more biomass, so then I can actually power more things. And obstacle clearing with making solid biofuel would help me do that. So I might honestly just do this. So we need a lot more concrete, we need a lot more cable, and I need to make screws myself. Because, well, I could make screws here, but again, I need to make a, maybe I do something else, because if I get the splitter, and I split this off, I don't know if I can change it now that I've already selected it, because if I could split that off into another constructor, then I could have rods and plates being made, and I could have screws being made as well from that. Because I need rods to make screws. I mean, I guess I could just do it here for now. Oh, hubba, I really want to screw you. And you're mine. Thank you very much. 175 concrete on my person. I'm a heavy bitch. Alright, hub. I'm breaking up with you, and I need you to harden the fuck up. Thank you. Oh, I get a big red button now. Okay. I pushed the big red button. Now what? Oh yes, that's right. I've totally forgot. It's been like 10 minutes and I completely forgot that I did that to get biofuel. Whoopsie. I figured I would just quickly turn all my leaves and wood into biomass, and then I can turn it into solid biofuel, so then I can put it in my biomass burners. And I might also build an extra biomass burner as well, because as much as we can pick the next hub upgrade, I would like to get the copper powered and the copper ore going to make the wire and all that kind of stuff. But we're also going to make the chainsaw, and then the next thing we're going to do is do the hub upgrade that has the splitters and the mergers. That's the next plan in this 100-step plan to automate everything and be the best, I guess. Okay, I got bored, so we're gonna constructor here. I'm gonna build a constructor right here. I'm gonna power it straight from. Oh, okay, I'm out of. Oh no, I'm out of power points. Okay, hang on. We're going to build another biomass burner right here. Oh, we're going to build another biomass burner right here. Like so. We're going to connect this up from here to here. Like so. We're going to throw some fuel in, being this stuff. And then we're going to go bam. And we're going to put a power pole over this side actually. And then we're going to go bam. Connect it to that. So that way I can tell this to make solid biofuel, and I'm just going to put this in a... So that will start making that solid biofuel and throw it straight into this burner. And that burner is powering that, and that's making the fuel to make that. So all very self-efficient, and what we're just going to do is just... I can change my build mode, can't I? Yeah, there we go, nice curve on it. We're just going to throw this here, because what we're also going to do is just make a storage container that connects onto it. Once I can line it up. There we go. And no, hello? 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 Rude. Alright, hang on. Get rid of this. And get rid of this for a second, and then do this. There we go. That way what we can do is we can throw out... Not our leaves. No, don't do that. That's going to screw the system. Whoopsie. I need to throw all that biomass in. Give me the leaves. Give me the leaves. The leaves aren't going to work. Yeah, because I need biomass to go into it. Fantastic. And then I can just come over here and I can use... Never mind, I can't even... The leaves I've got aren't enough. But they can just stay here for now. But there we go. So that'll throw all my biomass into this constructor, which will make solid biofuel, which will get thrown into this, which will power this to make it to go to that. And all I gotta do is constantly go and grab the leaves to turn the leaves into biomass, which I could also automate turning leaves into biomass. Like I can see normal leaves into biomass leaves, and then I can turn that from leaves into solid biofuel, which is obviously what I'm doing now, from this into solid biofuel. So I could also do that. So there's two of them, aren't there? Wood and leaves. But I should be able to use either of them into here. So that should be fine. So yeah. I do still need to add like a constructor here. Actually no, I probably need to add a constructor behind it to turn leaves into... Yeah, that's what it is. I need to come here and drop a constructor here and connect you bastards. And what I need to do is make it so I can put leaves in here to make biomass, to then put biomass into here, to then go into there, to there, etc, etc. And all that will be powered from this same thing. So I need to go grab a bunch of leaves. This is something I don't need to worry about for a hot minute. I also obviously will want to make more biomass burners, and I will want to split this off into other ones. So I'm going to have to like extend that out, so I can actually put a splitter there to split it into others. So I'm going to go collect some leaves now, and I'm going to be back in about 2 hours. Okay, I don't know who the hell or what the hell this is, but where it came from. I'm just out here trying to collect leaves. Ow. This thing's trying to kill me. Okay. We've run under the mountain. Hopefully I've lost it for a hot minute. Hopefully, being the keyword there. Alright, how do I crouch again? C. Not control, C. Alright, hopefully it will leave me alone now that I've lost it. And I can kill these things. And then I can proceed to loot whatever this is. So I'm just out here trying to collect leaves, like I said I was going to, because, well, power is very important. And I've come across this. It's got a couple of resources just laying about the place, things I haven't even seen before or made before, so that's super cool. Is he? Okay. He's still not here, which is amazing. Let's try and keep it that way. Looks like it's a hub drop pod thing that's crashed. I can open it apparently. Needs 100 megawatts. Oh, okay, so it needs power. I need to power it in order to open it. Well, I mean, I could like make my power poles come over here to open it if I really need to, which I guess it might be important. So I guess I need to put the leaf collecting on hold for a minute and quickly run over and do that, apparently. Alrighty, we need to take a little pause on trying to open that drop pod, because just trying to connect power to things, I connected up the copper, and I've had to disconnect the limestone, I've had to disconnect the iron, I've put down more biomass burners at the moment, so I've got, what was it, 5? And my fuse keeps blowing, because I'm not making enough power, which means I need to fix this. Now, besides from fixing it by eventually doing the logistics milestone and getting the splitters to split the biofuel into multiple biomass burners, I also need to build a chainsaw, so that way I can cut down trees to get more biomass quicker. So I'm going to quickly do that. We're going to quickly cut down some trees, and then hopefully we won't do too badly, because we're going to get a whole bunch of leaves and wood and stuff like that, which means I'll need another constructor to make I'll need a splitter to come off this. No, I'm going to need a separate storage container to come off this to go into another constructor to make biomass wood, to then join up with this, to then go through here to make solid biofuel, to then go into here. So I'm going to get to that real quick, and hopefully this will go smoothly. And there goes my power system. The fuse has just blown again. So it's a good thing that I'm getting onto this when I am, because my god, I am in trouble. Ooh, power slug. Tasty. What am I saying tasty? I haven't eaten one of those yet. Power. I can feel the book of power. So taste. Why is everything so tasty? What am I? Do I have a problem? Okay, I don't know. I'm just running, trying to collect stuff, and I'm now being attacked by weird spider things, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where they came from. Ow, all I know is that they hurt. A lot. I mean, I've been hit twice, and I've only lost 1 health, so maybe they don't hurt a lot. I just need to get out somewhere where I can properly... Okay, well, here's base. Cool. Okay, that's 1 dead. Oh, that's 2 dead, apparently. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Why are there so many of them? Oh my god. This is bad. Why are there so many of them? Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm gonna fuck you guys up. I swear to god. Okay, cool, 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 cool. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more, one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I got him. Hoi. Well, that was spooky. And scary and terrifying, and let's not go that way again. My god, let's definitely not go that way again, because that was not a good idea. Alrighty, my power also blew again. So is that because I ran out of something somewhere? Is that what it is? Yes, these guys already burnt through all the leaves I had in them, which is fine, because we're going to go here, we're going to drop all these leaves so they can get pulled through. We are then going to make another storage container and put it here, and we're going to fill it full of the, no, not that one, this one, the wood, like so. We're then going to make I mean, I can build another constructor, that's all great and all, but until I actually have proper, what's in the way? Why can't, oh, I'm out of cables, whoopsie. That's my bad. Yeah, like, that's all well and good. I guess I need to take some biofuel out of this and chuck it in here. And then I need to take my 30 and chuck that in there. What the hell is this stuff? Biomass burners and vehicles can also... Oh, there you go. You can use that for power. Okay. Let's turn this back on. Now let's see if I can get everything working for a hot minute. Just while I make some more cable. Alright, let's try this again with this constructor. We'll just drop you here. And then we can go bam, shabam, and turn this to wood biomass. So that's pulling all the wood out into here, which once it's connected to something, which is currently not, I'm going to need another power pole here, to be honest with you. I can't, I'm out of wire. Okay, I'll have to get to that in a second. And then I can't do anything more with that at the moment, because it needs to connect up to this to go to that. So what I need to do is go grab more wire first off, which should be crafting at this point over here, because all this should also have power now. I also need to clear my inventory, because goddamn is this full. Get rid of this, those definitely. These rotors and beams and stuff I can't use yet, so let's get rid of all of that. Okay, now we look a little bit neater. Now, I need to work out all the power stuff. Can't do splitters yet because I need thingies. I think I might have enough rods and enough plates for this hub upgrade. I do, but I don't have enough wire yet. I still need like half. I mean, I need more than half actually. So that's all fine and dandy. And these are still going good. I mean, I need a lot more stuff, but that's fine. I just need enough power to make more wire, and then I can really start doing it. I need more biomass. Oh, there it goes again. It already burnt through everything. Get back up and running, come on. That's still doing good. I need more biomass, but this is slowing down on production of it, so I'm gonna have to fix this power situation for a hot minute. There it goes again. So I'll be back again. Fantastic. This is going to be this one set off, which means I should now be able to build, yes, splitters and mergers. This is brilliant. So I want to put a splitter on this one, so then I can do this. Yep, does that work? Or is it not lined up properly? That's fine. This is normal. Here we go. Okay, yep, that's fine. We can fix this. Okay, so let's chuck this straight in the. Nope, that's a merger, not a splitter. My bad. Here we go. Oh, line up. Yep, about there. That goes into here, which goes into here, but it also goes down into here, just like that. So that was going to work, and then we need to do another splitter here, which to line up with like this one basically, like so. Once I get it in the right spot, close enough to the right spot at least, we do this into this, which then goes here, but also goes all the way over here, and then we need a merger on this one. Sits there, and hopefully, as long as this will work for me, there's going to be a power pole on the way, which I'm kind of okay with. Oh, a nice curve, yeah. Cool. There's a slight power pole on the way, but hopefully that won't cause too many issues. Okay, so now this needs power, which I needed to make another pole from this one and put it here. And then take that to that. Hopefully that doesn't blow anything. And yep, it can take the wood now and it can make biomass, which hopefully will push it into here. I'm hoping. We're gonna see. I moved leads from the storage container already into the constructor to get a more solid line of biomass. I just need to make sure that this is also working the way it should do. No, okay, so I'm just going to have to redo the lines, which is fine. Redo this line and this line, which is no big deal. Shouldn't be anyway. Hello. Change build mode. Why is it now all of a sudden an issue? It wasn't before. Okay. This might cause an issue for a hot minute or two, but that's okay. That's all okay. So merger, we'll put you over here, and we'll go here. Oh, hang on, I did it the wrong way. God damn it! Why am I like this? Nope, that's a splitter. Merger, like this, I'll put it here, then go from here into here, from here to there, and from here to there, like so. And that should fix all that issues, and then I can throw what I grabbed back into there. And the biomass I have on me, I'm going to throw in over here, because I bet you these guys are nearly empty, essentially. Cool. That's all flowing neatly. It's all merging together one at a time. Fantastic. Alrighty, biomass is being split from all the thingamaboobs. So that's got 200. That's starting to get to 200. That one's the lowest, but that's about to get more once this starts to back up. It'll start pushing it out there, like that one's backed up. So it's pushing more this way. Once this one's full, which it's about to be, this will start backing up, which will push more this way, which is fantastic. I haven't really left myself much space to put in another one, which is a little bit silly of me. I did get a lift, did I not? Yes, I do have a lift if I need it, because I definitely need more power. So what I'm going to have to do is, because I don't think I can fit a biomass burner in here. As much as that would be great, I don't think I can. So I'm going to have to put it like through here or something. I'm out of iron plates, so I can't do that anyway. And I'm only out of iron plates because I disconnected the power to this, because I do not have enough burners currently in order to actually do it. So there's some in here, not a lot, but there is some. So I'm gonna have to grab some leaves on the way, because why not? Okay, this is falling behind now on biomass for whatever reason. That's okay. Let's just grab all this, and let's grab all this, because I don't want this to slow down on biomass production. There we go. Cool. Fantastic. I grabbed way too much, but that's fine. We'll just chuck some back in here and nobody's gonna know. Same with all these leaves. We'll just chuck those there. There we go. Fantastic. Nobody knows what hit them. And this wood's doing great, so that's cool. Like I said, we're gonna need a lot more of both of these, but hey, doing what we can, right? Doing what we can. Alright, so let's build another biomass burner here and here. Because now my next problem, besides from power, which I'm having enough power cables, I'm struggling. Yeah, we'll put another one here. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so I need to connect these now. Now, oh, actually, if I'm lucky, which I don't think I will be, can I do this? Kind of. I can kind of do that. It does technically work as a splitter. And now it does split some this way, so that actually technically works. So I'm okay with that. So we can do this, and we can do this. And then what we can also do, since that does actually work, stand here and go logistics and go splitter. And hopefully we can sit this here. Hopefully this will line up. No, okay, hang on. We're gonna have to try and make this line up, which is fine. So I want this to line up with the end. Oh, biomass burner. Come on. Very hard things to line up, I tell ya. Let's get as close as we can. No, okay, you're sitting way too close. I need you back here. And, oh, wrong way, this way. Cool. Right? No, this way. I did have it the right way. Sorry, my brain. Oh. I had it for a second. I saw the line. You guys saw the line. Oh. I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay. Somewhere there. Cool. That does that. And then I can maybe do it from this one to this one. No. What if I change it? Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. Build mode. Changed. And then bam into bam. Yeah, sure, that works as well. Whatever. Sweet. Now that burner's backed up, that burner's backed up. This one will be backed up soon. Not too shabby to go. And then this one will start going this way, which will split it into between these two, which means a lot more fuel. Okay, fantastic. Now, the next issue is, besides from picking my next hub upgrade, which is going to be base building probably, or Mark 2, no, probably base building. We'll just, or field research actually, I need the MAM. We'll do field research, but that's a later problem. I need to get enough power to get this back up and running, and I also need to get enough leaves and wood where I don't need to worry about this for too long. Because I also gotta self-fill these ones, but ideally, if I can build enough and I don't need to use these, then I can have this whole automated in my power. That would be even better. Be a lot better actually. So I could almost put in a third one of these already, just by putting it off in this direction, like that, and having this to here. So that should be fine. I can have a third biomass burner. I need more power poles again, because of course I do. Always need more power poles. So I think we might call this it for this episode. We've kind of got a semi win on the power situation. I'm going to spend a lot of my own time just getting a whole bunch of leaves and trees and hopefully filling those storage containers so I don't need to worry so much about power. And I'm just going to build a couple more biomass burners. I don't know, what's my wattage like at the moment? I have 130 and my product is 120. So I don't think I'll be able to kick up the iron production again yet, because it's just going to explode, is it not? Is that just going to explode everything? Or are we good? We good? Cool, because if we're good, I need more iron plates as well. So if I could get those made in the meantime, yes, okay, fantastic. How do I have so much iron on me? What the hell? Why do I have so much iron on me? There we go, just drop half it in there. Problem solved. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I've been your host, Goose, and today I've been on the loose in Satisfactory. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.